Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Environment setup complete. Excellent. Looks like
What's this?
a purification.
What a...
I wouldn't mind the purification if we want to permanently eradicate the contamination. That's right.
Huh?
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return. Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
Steady as stone.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Whew. That's all of them. Hey! Where are you? Wait for us! Let's hurry and keep up! The mechanical crab went that way! Let's keep up!
Help! Help!
Made wood.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Nice and spicy! Eat this! Phew. Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Ah! Spare me! Please spare me!
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you.
Don't worry, we took care.
Oh, good. Ah, it's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby, it heard you shouting for help and brought us here to...
It's faking it. Do you know what...
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will...
It's so hard.
All right, that's why I'll... Guess not. And also,
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand.
it seems like it possesses limited understanding only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get parts. That's probably... It's getting late. So let's set up camp for the night. We'll explore further tomorrow, after a night's rest. Hey, over here! Come on, you big lummox, raise your head and look up. Let's set up camp here.
All right. Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
Oh.
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious food.
You're not wrong, but the rainforests are very for the next task.
Leave it to Paimon.
I'm not expect. That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the wilderness. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame.
Traveler, Tainari, Paimon couldn't find any food. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. They were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon didn't know which ones were edible. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving. It freaked Paimon out.
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food. Oh, you found some already.
Paimon understands it this time.
Sorry. Nope. That task wasn't important. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative
It looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with... I'm off to prepare dinner.
We need lookout?
Yes. Even though most animals... It's settled then. Have a good night.
Paimon's getting sleepy. It's been a while since we camped outside. This...
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I specially used 2 of my homemade incenses. Don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients. They have a light fragrance and aren't harmful to the body. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went. So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner. A ley line effluent. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical lifeform research for years, so the origin of these creatures is very suspect. Topics related to mechanical lifeforms were popular in the Spontamophoria. They proposed an intriguing idea. However, no matter in their pursuit to discover... The irony is that that's a difficult question to answer. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes. It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Veluca Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. So to me, all life is not an... By placing yourself above other life forms... Really? Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running... All right, suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. Leave it with him. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire... Really? Don't worry.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Do you feel off at all? Me too.
Is there something we can...
Extinguish our fire so we don't set... Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices...
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fire.
All right. Let's meet back here later.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
All right. It's about time to head out. As we go further in, we may encounter more berserk machines. The effects of the ley lines will also increase. If you're struggling, it would be wise to avoid Try to conserve as much. As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Let me read you a verse. I must leave no stone unturned.
Mama, get them! It stopped here!
Upon closer inspection, ley line energies are also stronger here. This may be the place. Ready yourselves.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly. Ley line energy is spilling out from here. This device, it's extracting energy. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences?
That's terrible! We have to stop it! Let Paimon see. Paimon doesn't see.
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in ley line energy, which may cause irreversible damage to your body. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn...
Wait! You're also vulnerable. We're staying. We can't.
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control unit here, then there must be...
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us!
Huh?
What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful, and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine! Why aren't you saying anything? Too ashamed?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. Almost forgot about you. Here, this is the last one.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room, the file room will definitely give us some...
Silly.
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is a natural hiding spot with how hidden it is. The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording used for an experiment, and based on its serial number, it's from 2 years ago.
Tape recording?
Yes, the Spontama created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape. However...
Come on, let's watch.
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. It goes in there, let's...
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia. Oh, you're also quite happy. Kakata, do you know what we're about to do? Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like inspiration from when you can understand. It's fine.
Karkata is the mechanical crab, right? And that researcher named Abatui?
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the academia for researching mechanical life forms.
Junior researcher?
Yeah? What's wrong?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't...
He is.
Oh,
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of
Look! A date is written on.
That's quite the time.
It's rare that you malfunction. Seems that making All right, there. Water entered the Keela and look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful. I'm glad. Aren't the bunch... Too bad it was just... Never mind.
After Abatui left the academia, I thought he was so...
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person.
Following the serial numbers, the next recording should be... The writing is sloppy. There's also an
Maybe Kark...
Sorry, Karkata. In my recent... When you're low on... That is a... I've officially activated the third conducting reset. I'm also getting tired. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. Karkata. It is... This is no... If I place... Of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Karkata! Come help me! Strange. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off! If we let them recharge indefinitely, they'll... Right. In the end, it's just like the academia said. Mechanical light. I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end, I still wasn't able.
I see. So the ley line after Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monster...
Paimon and...
Because Karkata structures perhaps only by building such a machine. But if he had Karkata can't speak.
What is that?
You'll see in a bit. But before that, we have a more urgent task at hand. First, let's find the control unit for the ley line extractor and shut it down. More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze. Can't see? Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
Leave it all to me.
Goba, get them!
One with the forest!
No, my sword!
At the frying pan,
Can't see?
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. Steady as stone.
I hear everything! This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should also shut down. Without an external... Oh, but...
So, Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned. And how it's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults...
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't...
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair... No one knows how this thought came to be. If it really...
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tainari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time. Nor has it... It's a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm going to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Come with me. Let them be alone for a while. The ley line extractor has ceased operations. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification device... Moving on, those affected by the ley lines need it. According to the academic research material...
What the heck?
You two should return first. Although we've stopped the source... Listen. Also, it'll take... Tell the advent... Oh, and don't...
All right. Then... Anyway, so the contaminated region turned...
I see. Thank you for your... Once the excess ley line energy just... This is the stipulated reward.
Is Karkata going to be sent back to... It's already damaged, but... Paimon feels sad. Oh, then how about we find Tainari tomorrow and ask him? Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tainari said, alright then, we'll find Tainari. How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Tainari. How do you think we should ask him? Tainari!
Shh, keep your voice down. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect, can be made into an anesthetic powder. Extrapolating from these two datasets, it would be particularly potent against Piscine species. Hey, make sure you're getting all this down.
Karkata?
I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but your shouting is making my ears ring.
You didn't disassemble Karkata?
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said, according to the Academia's policies...
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine, I suppose I wasn't clear enough about this yesterday. What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the... Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spontama. We then buried Abatu. I'm not with the Academia. So what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the Avidya Forest. I have a duty to protect all life brought forth in this world has meaning. And Karkata is no exception.
Wait,
The possibility exists Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who knows how many commands he installed? Maybe a conflict between all those commands resulted in this sort of behavior. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. By the way, But as things stand, what do you think?
Well, I'm off to meet with him. Please wait here for me.
okay. Looking forward to your good news. That should be it. I'm not sure why, but You were talk like that.
Thanks for that. But I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. I need to be calmer, cooler, and yeah. I'm acting as everyone... Huh? What's left?
Huh? This isn't a the...
Wait. Let me think.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Got it. When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater, but of the people whose lives have been touched by it. Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
A bond?
The theater provides money for Miss Raykar and her children, inspiration for Mr. Kasani, and enjoyment for the people of the Great Bazaar. It also gives Inaya shelter from her family, and its story won't end here, and we'll all be there for them. Our warm, welcoming community will show them the same kindness we were shown in the past. Aside from the delivery of performances, isn't this another reason for Zubair Theater's continued existence?
Yeah, that makes sense. We definitely felt that warmth during the preparations for the event. But Paimon doesn't see how this will help in the debate. Gotcha! No matter how strong an opponent is, they'll have to go on the defensive if pressed on a weak point.
I feel like that's another prong in our attack. Thank you so much.
Paimon also feels a lot more relieved. Let's show him what we got!
Sorry for the wait.
I'm back. Things went a lot more smoothly than I expected. It didn't take long for him to accept the debate. And it's set for 2 days from now. Why are you all smiling so much? Did something good happen?
We realized
We have to win.
one climb. Two. Fine. 3 in the blink of an eye, it's already debate time! We did a lot of preparations with Nilu. Hopefully they were helpful.
Is it possible to install a vision?
Hello and welcome, everyone. I am Safwan, a scholar from the Academia, and I will serve as this debate's adjudicator. I swear to judge both parties with the utmost wisdom and impartiality. I will neither interfere with the proceedings nor demonstrate bias. I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve as a witness to this duel of wits.
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, I will expound on the Academia's stance. You may have misunderstood us from the outset and believe that the Academia is prejudiced against you. However, the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru to be afforded opportunities to grow and cultivate their wisdom. Therefore, the works they consume should also possess enlightening qualities and intellectual value. We have failed to identify these qualities in the shows performed at Zubair Theater. In other words, instead of struggling against the Academia in pointless confrontations, If you had spent your time reflecting on improving the quality of your shows and enlightening your audience, Zubair Theater would not be today facing such a tragic fate.
Aggressive from the get-go. He's really putting on the pressure. Can Nilu stand her ground?
Calm down, Nilu. First, carefully analyze what he said. He said that we were shut down not because the academia looks down on the arts, but rather because our shows aren't up to their standards. However,
The most important thing about an experience is how you...
Art must first be appreciated by others.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everyone is free to appreciate art. Hinaya really wants to win. The theater carries everyone's feeling. Don't think that would make for a good rebuttal. The theater carries everyone's feeling. Don't think that would make for... Don't think that would make... Don't think that would make for... In your eyes, our shows can't meet the academia's expectations. Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the academia judging that? Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or more enlightening performance. Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to all. Everyone has the right to appreciate art.
Appreciation is but a primitive form of satisfaction. Guidance and enlightenment are necessary if we are to induce growth in the performers as well as the audience. This stance holds performers to a higher standard and encourages the development of the arts. If all performances are simple-minded, require little effort to comprehend, and lack any impetus for the betterment of society, then the people will not be able to develop a greater level of artistic understanding. Nurturing the populace's understanding requires a long and arduous process, and guiding this process is the academia's true goal.
He changed the topic without batting an eye. Good thing I'm prepared. If I remember correctly, what I should say here is... Hinaya really wants to win. She doesn't want to lose anything else because of her painful past. No. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior. No. Can't do that. The theater carries everyone's feelings, and No. Can't... Mr. Zubair has been meticulous... No. Can't...
Art must first be appreciated by others.
Someone at our theater has tried that before. He was a famed artist, but he recognized that very few people could connect with his works. I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works. If a work can't tap into an audience's personal experiences or feelings, then its contents may as well be a castle in the sky. What's the point of performing a show that its audience can't even follow? That would only be forcing people to watch something they don't like.
You can only reach that conclusion from a place of ignorance.
In that case, before passing judgment, you should first become a better dancer than me.
You tell them, Nilu.
Looks like he's backed himself into a corner.
As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment of the quality of Zubair Theater's programs. Likewise, the definition that Nilu put forth is but her personal opinion. Neither party is the victor for this particular point of contention. Additionally, I must request that both parties exercise greater control on their emotions.
Keep it up, Nilu!
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters. The essence of this issue is that you have violated the law, so you must now pay the price for your transgression. This course of action is also completely procedurally sound. We have already contacted Zubair Theater multiple times regarding the theater's repertoire. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings, or perhaps your compliance was purely superficial. Regardless, that failure has indirectly led to the present day's proceedings.
That is indeed so, according to the laws decreed by the Academia.
He started talking about procedural stuff, so I need to focus on...
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret.
Art must first be appreciated by others.
I need to rethink things. This is a crucial moment, so I can't mess up. Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior. Inaya really wants to win. She doesn't want to lose anything else because of her painful... The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves... I need to rethink things. This is... I need to rethink things. I need to rethink things. Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation related to our operations. Everything is perfectly filled out and valid. Although the theater's performances don't align with the Academia's requests, the law doesn't say that Zubair Theater can be demolished only because of that reason. Demolition notices need to be provided in writing and made available to the public. Otherwise, the theater can continue to operate as long as its license is valid. Failing to follow these rules makes your stance procedurally unsound.
Yeah! That's right!
There are different ways to apply the rules. There is precedent for this. So long as this matter is discussed within the Academia, this course of action will come to pass.
Looking at the past 27 cases of similar nature, 90% of them support Sharif's claim and position. However, the demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion at the Academia. In other words, premature notice of demolition is indeed a rash act.
That's more than enough. We've proven that the order is unreasonable as it currently stands.
Cease your futile resistance.
Nilu's definitely won this point, right? You're right. Stay focused, Nilu.
Even if permission for demolition has yet to be obtained, it is a fact that your performances violated the Academia's policies on numerous occasions. Based on that fact, we can permanently revoke your right to perform in Sumeru.
Under the current system, it is indeed possible to immediately revoke Zubair Theater's performing rights.
That's a thing?
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intention is to maintain your hold over your audience and their patronage as your source of income. Without them, Zubair Theater is nothing more than an empty building. And without its performances, the theater has nothing else of value.
What you said isn't true at all.
Keep it cool, Nilu!
Right. I need to keep calm, but he... Just a little more. Zubair Theater isn't just a performance venue to us. The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves... Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance venue to us. It means more than that. It's been our home for a long time. Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore, but she has found a stable career and a new life at the theater. Her son, Sorin, has already passed his theater exam, and he'll soon be our newest member. Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. He decided to stay at the theater to watch us grow. Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when there isn't a show going on. And they always tell us lots of entertaining stories. Even Inaya wants to stay with us. And she's starting to look forward to a new future. Zubair Theater exists for them. For every single one of us.
Perhaps Zubair Theater has provided you with a multitude of positive emotions and experiences. However, you have misconstrued something, young miss. The interpersonal relationships you speak of were established upon normal theater operations. Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his livelihood. His employees work for their wages, and the audience comes to enjoy performances. Relationships are merely a byproduct in this exchange of interests. They may be pleasant and captivating, but they can only ever be secondary. When scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems, we freely share our knowledge and resources with one another as if we were all kin. However, this collaboration ends after the results of our work are published. The reason is simple. We are scholars, and there are new projects that await our attention.
He really doesn't think much of relationships. Paimon also thinks he did a lot of prep. He's been solid as a rock.
Sharif's argument is currently the more persuasive of the two for this point of contention. The continuance of the interpersonal relationships Nilu spoke of remains hypothetical before the theater's demolition, whereas the situation that Sharif described has been well documented at the Academia. The Academia has made significant academic contributions, in no small part due to its researchers' efficiency and ability to compartmentalize.
Oh no, what should we do? Things are going in the opposite direction. A setup? So Nilu's good.
He's what? Inaya really wants to win. She doesn't... She already agreed to this. She wants to win, no matter what. Me too. Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a byproduct of working towards a goal. Once that goal is achieved or abandoned, those relationships would have no more reason to continue. Then, if someone has failed to live up to his expectations...
If someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away from home, then she shouldn't be your daughter anymore. Right?
Inaya...
Sorry, Nilu. As expected, I should be the one to say it. You don't need to shoulder this responsibility for me. If in your eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your academic successor, then that goal has ended in complete failure. By your logic, that means there is no more reason to sustain our relationship as father and daughter.
Members of the audience who do not belong to either debate party, please speak with caution.
Let her speak. What she does not say, Nilu will.
No matter how many disagreements we've had, the truth is that you are still my father. You're so immersed in your own world, you can't understand why we come together for the sake of relationships.
Yeah, don't look down on us.
You can watch a dance anywhere, but there's only one Zubair Theater.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy, what with the idiotic things he said.
Order! Order! Members of the audience, do not interrupt debate proceedings.
I confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate. But before that, Father, I have some final words to say. I've been doing some soul-searching. Not about whether I should have run away from home, but whether there was any point to my personal rebellion against you. I kept trying to earn your approval, but I only disappointed you over and over. The truth is, I ran away from home as a means to vent my recurring frustrations. That is to say, I was exerting pressure on you. and hoping you'd give up on your lofty expectations. But by doing that, wasn't I just doing the same thing as you? I won't force my expectations upon you anymore. I will move on, but if you did...
This is not the time.
You already consider them to be your friend.
You should be asking.
Of course, Miss Inaya!
It was a bit of a...
Make no mistake, all those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us.
So it is surprising.
Wait, what are you... never mind.
They left?
Does that mean we've won?
We won?
Nilu, you're amazing!
I relaxed for... It looks like he still has a...
Terrific wo-
Didn't know you could...
this...
Both Miss Neil. Should we throw...
Oh, it's you. Yes, I feel a lot better. The more I think back on everything, I don't think I could repeat what I did a second time. Yes, and it's all thanks to you. Then I'll have to tell you about my teacher. Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child. There was a I thought to myself. But later on, she would actually smile down. Yeah, it is a beautiful... In other words, she wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted was to see her audience. Right. I was completely moved by what she had said before she retired. This is why Mr. Zubair, even though it ended up causing everyone a... Although I do have... Yeah, before he left, he probably has a lot of things he wants to say. But, yeah. But you and Paimon are...
Are you still worried about Inaya? Let's be sure to come back.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly... You two are welcome here anytime. Seeing you say, I think I already... Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our newest member, Hinaya.
Hello?
She'll be dancing for us from now on. So please.
Inaya's taken her place on the stage! Oh, Paimon wonders how she'll look when she starts dancing. When you stop and think about it, happy endings like this, sure. Nilu's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya's determination? Huh? What do you mean by that? You do have a point. The whole demolition, if he really want... Oh, well. It's not like we can understand how people like him think. Huh? Wait. Look who the cat dressed. Isn't that Inaya's father?
Oh. I don't have much... No, I am simply here to watch a performance. There is no need to trouble. Well, I was for a time. My loss at the debate, I used this opportunity.
Suspect?
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I now have an abundance of... I admit that I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance. Inaya, there are no parents who do not worry about their children. Never mind.
You're already here.
No. Do not tell her.
Come on. Who knows if you'll get a chance like this again? But...
Huh?
You said you were going to make peace with your past. Show your father how much you've grown. Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back. Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You sure they'll be okay?
I don't know, but I think we should have faith in them.
Yes, Inaya. I have something for you. I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece, but it's yours, if you'll take it. You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
Let's have a heart-to-heart, Father.
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their feelings.
Yeah. She probably would have snuck away as well if I didn't drag her back.
Do you think they'll be...
I'm not sure all those years, but no matter where they're, all I wish for them... Oh, by the way, so we made...
Whoa! This is a...
Mr. Zubair and Miss Raykar as adventure. That's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will become a fond memory of your journey.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever we get the chance.
You're welcome. Come on, take it.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo.
Huh?
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please. Ahem. Now, if anyone...
They must be dream experts from another land. Great!
Oh, I have a question. Me first! Me first!
No rush. Everyone, please line up.
Whoa. Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Oh, Paimon knows! Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so She knew the first time, the second time, the third time, and the fourth time, but then the board...
Wait, why did all of your...
Because slimes are monsters, things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
I suppose you're right. They are monsters, after all. I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that
Looks like being an expert is next!
Oh, it's my turn.
Well? Hey, you're supposed to be helping. First, why don't you tell Paimon about the dream you want to have again?
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my wife on a...
Why don't you just
Oh! No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not really.
Oh, is that all I have to do?
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming...
You do have a point.
Oh, my turn, my turn. I want to bring the souvenir box to my room and to my
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Hey, no rush! One at a time! Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers. You do have a point. It's right now. Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind? Bingo! If she was here, unfortunately...
Dear experts, we have another...
But you saw how we answered all the...
Ah, but this guest...
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place?
Huh? Nahida? How did you get here?
Interesting events. Anyway.
Oh, right.
You're not wrong. Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Even so, and in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru, yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant. It appears I'm the one spoiling the fun here.
Oh, that's not true, Nahida.
I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a Moment of Dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their... Now the atmosphere. I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container.
She's sulking. Hey! It's alright, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so please just go ahead and ask. Otherwise, she'll leave.
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe
I see.
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same. The sky is right above me, and the ocean just over the horizon, yet I remain caged in a life of monotony.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry. I'm getting a little confused. What?
By the time this...
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, you will still be hammering nails and cutting wood in your dreams. The reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turned...
Really?
I don't know...
Huh?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. Come to think of it...
You should replace it. A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life. You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea. You only need to do your best in life, and all those things you cherish will become your source of happiness.
Yes. Yes, I get it now. This is a real eye-opener for me. I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No.
That's our Nahida. Only you would know how to get right to...
Actually, I gave him that after a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people. Is it because... Oh, Paimon! Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning.
Hey, don't forget about Paimon!
Thanks, you too. That makes me feel a lot better.
What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
Longing for the deceased. Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life. If your wife were...
No, I don't know. Maybe it's because I miss her too much. But it's really as if she had come back to life in my dreams. She even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up and then continue dreaming again later, we can pick up our conversation right where we last...
That's really...
It's almost as if...
Maybe all of the... Were there any other...
I don't know. I suppose my biggest regret is that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with her. I really felt like I was ready to move on.
But dreams are... It's not good to...
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself. I still need to take care of our child, and it's
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time, after all.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. Now that I think I know where that place, but at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Otherwise, once I can stop... Actually, you two are adventurous.
Yeah, even if you can't...
Yeah.
All right.
Huh? Wait, I just finished. Anyway...
Oh, there's no...
No need to stand on... I wanted to use...
Huh.
It's always nice to go for a leisurely stroll.
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh. I guess so.
So, this is where you all...
Yes. When I saw her in my dream, I'd tell her about our daughter. She would also reminisce about the past. It feels like no matter how long we may chat.
Sometimes.
This is the part I am very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now, she's doing the same in my dreams. She always surprises me with...
Whoa. However, for example, another example, the appearance of...
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject...
But, let's go.
Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe.
No matter. We'll just finish them quickly.
Huh? Are you going to fight too, Nahida?
Of course. This is all part of our little trip.
I must leave no stone unturned. Let me weave you a verse.
The scenery here is amazing! It also seems like a great spot for eating snacks and taking a nap. Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either.
I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize dreams.
His wife must be a really amazing person. Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you are waiting for me here? Well, guess what? I've brought someone amazing with me today. When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it. I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been telling me that she really misses you.
Huh? What's wrong with it? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him!
Luckily he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about? He also looks like
He's in a dream.
Oh, so
I find...
Minar, Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened? Huh? Sleepwalk. Oh, right. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little... And then she seemed... When I realized...
That sounds...
I don't...
Maybe we've affected the... Anyway...
I think I know...
Let's head back now.
Oh...
Nahida, what's up?
We still...
Oh, right! Come to think of it...
Right. And we need to understand...
Then there's no... Stop standing there, Ilman! Let's go!
Time to act.
Oh, you're back already. How did...
We have an emergency on our hands.
What? But could... I see. Don't worry. Using the event registry...
Thank you.
Let me confirm. Atta has already left. Has anyone seen Katya?
Oh,
Oh, no.
Can you tell us?
yes.
All right, then please help us tell...
Sure thing.
Look! She's sitting over there! And surrounded by monsters!
Come on, let's rescue her!
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Eat this! She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier.
Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's carefully move her somewhere safer.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again? Dreaming? Oh, I see.
Huh?
Nearly 20...
Does it have something to do with...
Ah, sorry. I'm still feeling a little All right. She was a good in addition to...
Oh, so you mean she's left on an adventure?
Yes. I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. She hugged me, and we cried for some time. She claimed that investigating the abyss could help more ordinary. She had obtained... She left us... She said she looked but strange. I even went to ask...
May I...
Of...
Let me see.
Huh? She looks a little unwell. Hold on. We'll be right back. What's wrong, Nita? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either?
No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate. Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted, it'll never be able to bloom.
It can't.
It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have, from my experience, when forced to I know.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. But it's all right. There are all kinds of people. Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? Are you saying...
But she meant well. Yeah.
I guess she had...
I see. The dreams... I really thought she had come back.
These dreams mean nothing. Yes.
I see. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I saw her waver. It was on...
It's because people have some...
empathy.
By the way...
Yes. And now, instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic...
Yeah.
This is exactly what we need to investigate. I have a bad... We're back. How's everything here?
Because of your... But a moment...
Just as I expected.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? What?
Many of you here, but I'm sorry. Before we learn...
Huh? I don't think it's a big...
We've already...
That's right!
All right.
So does that mean once we have some...
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dream. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, Great Dendro Archon, but... We had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. They all seemed as if...
Yes,
So if the results of all of us understand, I don't think everyone will... Before the conclusion...
We've never had such...
So they still want to return to their dreams despite no...
That's right. The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring...
So, what should we...
Seems we have Pedrouche.
Let me...
Good.
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleep.
Do we all...
Don't worry about it now. Don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves gradually, slowly...
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Oh, okay. Just remember that Paimon is always here for you. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
Whoa. Theoretically. Anyway.
Nice and spicy.
Rain Cutter! body and mind. Leave it all to me.
I see everything.
See? Go! Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look. Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we...
These alluring dreams.
Really? But what about that you can't mean...
Yes. Compared to an...
Oh.
If this big anyway...
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it... Everyone hold hands!
Huh. How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? I've confirmed that this dream belongs...
So,
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. Alright.
The Great Dendro Archon!
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration.
I get it.
Hey, how about a
memory?
Think careful. Are you sure that meeting here and
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true. And I never heard from Basima and Gaspar.
Hey, come on now.
Yeah.
I get it, but since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer have to face the tragedies of real life. These friends mean the world to me. There's nothing wrong.
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between these dreams will always give you what you...
Don't worry.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream...
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from. Sorry. Paimon didn't mean to upset anyone.
No, it's all right. I understand that you're just trying to look out for me.
It seems that for now, this place is still relatively harmless for you. But I wonder if there's any way to go deeper into the dream.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I once heard a strange voice tell me that there's an entrance here. I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe I'll go in and have a look later.
Okay, thanks for your help. Just as I expected, we're only on the surface of this dream. Let's go. Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1. Don't panic. This is how dreams work. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. I'm not sure where this dream has the...
If it weren't for what we just saw...
I have a guess. The fact that Deb left the space would...
Oh, right!
That's right.
Right! So the answers might be...
Yes. And...
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
I see everything.
Rain outlines your fate. Time to act. No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse. I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clear up.
Whoa! When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahita's analogy.
Rain cutter!
Goba, get them!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahita! Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore. Wait, weren't we already here a little earlier?
This is probably...
Huh? Why would he start drinking?
Yes, but...
Based on what we've learned...
But fortunately...
Oh, it's you!
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is a dream?
Of course. Such good things rarely happen to me in real life these days. Here.
Hello.
Whoa, and what's this? No, it... Anyway, now's not the time for that. Nahita.
You're right.
Oh, right.
Sorry. I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike.
Yes, I'm glad. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role.
No, don't...
What should we...
You can... I'm sorry, but... I should tell you that, like the last...
So you mean... It seems... the reunion of our family is destined to only be...
Huh? Maybe...
Oh, no, Mom, you can't...
I'm afraid I... Don't worry.
Mine are... I'm full... Never mind. I mean...
Yes.
Then please... regardless of whatever caused. But does this dream?
I'm afraid.
Okay, please, come this way. I have heard that the further down the answer you.
Thank you for help.
You're welcome. I'll be right back. Otherwise.
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
It's the same place again. This place is almost like a flight of...
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive.
Right. Something Ilmon is... rather than...
I believe we're on the right It's not that... But you would never mistake dreams for real life, right?
Sometimes, but it's...
Listen, this also explains... But if we decide...
Oh.
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will... Do you remember? Constructing a realistic dream consumes a similar energy.
Does that mean there's... If we wake that
But the collective dream in this has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable...
Huh? So, did someone manage to restart the Akasha?
That's... Even so... How did they... Yeah, we haven't gotten to... Once we know their... I see everything!
Rain outlines your fate. Steady as stone.
Eat this! Nice and spicy!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Hey!
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword.
Share my knowledge! All the water that used to be here has turned into rain!
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
We finally made it! The destination is right ahead! Wow! A new place!
This should be the final...
Huh? Really? Yeah,
I have powers related to dream. I guess only though there are so many. Don't worry. I see everything.
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However...
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However...
You know, I've heard on that.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how...
You already know. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my Why don't you go back to...
Okay.
It appears that I was too naive. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akash. As for you, given up.
Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most...
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming, and although you are here and appear no... How can I wake...
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can not theoretically, but even knowing all of that, what...
Isn't the answer right in front of you, Great Dendro Archon? I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this also...
No.
That's right. However, the Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic person. I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean...
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were... However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training. I found their details in the Akasha's database. This way I could connect them to a network, and to improve my... Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network At first, I panicked. But...
That means...
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything... I provide a beautiful... They can wake up any...
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build first.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family. I don't want...
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon.
You don't need to gather the Great Dendro Archon.
Uh-oh. Now he's playing dirty. It seems like I won't need... You're willing to tell me if you use real people as...
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia by attempting the forbidden and fearing none. You equated you lured them in—
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child,
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relied— Carefully think back.
I... secretly... you mean...
No, the moment you came into this dream, it's so.
She's still out?
That's right. Not to mention the—
If I'd...
What are you talking about, Dad?
I must wake up right now!
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered some. People try to— However, it's because they have but in this dream, it's all just a world of—
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
Huh. I thought God... I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. But if you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even it's time to
Monsters, be careful! All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Make yourselves at home.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Witness the power of Gugwa.
Steady as
stone.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Hey! The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything.
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? This dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira! 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 Amira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did he go?
Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Rain Cutter!
Eat this!
Time to go!
Just shut up!
Just decide for yourself.
Who am I? I'm not Amira.
Glad that's over. But what happened?
He's not with all the people It's terrible.
Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon...
The good news is that the chaos seems to have... Now we only need...
Amira. They're all gone. I couldn't...
Do you still think this...
I don't care. The jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream let me disappear with Amira.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all...
I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning of existence.
Existence? I'm different from the...
Using my knowledge, the academia...
No need.
This isn't as for your... Alright, Traveler and Paimon. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
Uh-huh? What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at the moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great! You're awake! Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able to...
Yes, though there will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the academia with them now, but we'll be back soon.
Are we going to ask about that scholar?
Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the Matra.
Toodaloo.
Time to act.
It's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kasharawar scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for a while. The cause was improper operation of the Akasha. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still receiving treatment at Bimarstan.
Huh? Isn't his name Musace?
I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered by anyone. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra, and ask them to import it into Beinuni's brain.
Understood. But for safety reasons, I need to know why.
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, I'll inform the General Mahamatra of all the details.
I see. I'll take care of this right away. Thank you, Great Dendro Archon.
No problem. Alright. Everyone should have gathered at a moment of dreams by now. Let's head back.
Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things in the dream. Dreams have a make dreams also, as I've said, but just take a good look. You should be proud that the path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. This leads us to ask a lot of difficult questions. What's the meaning of life? What's the Of course, whenever you have... Some people work hard all day so that their family... Some people... Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prove life is not... Look, therefore, once you begin... But if you were to... You are free to choose how... In the end...
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia.
Body and mind.
You're amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was nearly won over by that scholar in that dream.
Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature, but perhaps he himself had fallen prisoner to them long ago. That dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it and easily lost themselves within it. But as long as you can still wake up, you can still move forward with your life. Huh? What makes you say that?
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how considerate you were with all these people. Your speech just now really connected with everyone. You did a good job!
Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey, and several of them have touched my heart. You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong, and what they wanted was also not unreasonable. That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us and protect the dream. But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even 1% of the pain they've experienced. I don't think this—
You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Alright. I suppose going out into the world will help my confidence grow. I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge, and that's why it's hard. Beinuni, the moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in... It was so warm that it felt... But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was if I have to, but now that I've experienced this, it's enough that if I dwell too... I gave a speech...
Hey, what's with...
You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Since we just woke up, a new day...
sword! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gooba.
Gooba, get them!
If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life.
Steady as stone. Rain outlines your fate.
You're toast!
Leave it all to me. Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword!
Cross over!
Steady as stone.
Eat this!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gooba. Body and mind. I can no longer hold back. As a dutiful maid would, leave it all to me.
You're toast! Go! This isn't good!
Let's end this now!
Outlines your fate. No, my sword! Rain Cutter!
Meet.
Pay your dues. Leave it all to me. Rain outlines your fate.
This isn't good.
Prepare yourself. No escape. Let me weave you a verse.
Nice and spicy.
You can't.
If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life. With the wind.
Time to act. Body and mind. Jaw's over! Go!
Yeah!
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
like a lamb to the slaughter.